So I watched Bridgerton and it was good. 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 If you have not watched Shonda Rhimes' Netflix hit miniseries Bridgerton, do not watch this rant because I'm going to give away some stuff and I don't want to spoil it for you. So yeah. Last week I told y'all I was not feeling this, and to be honest, I still was not feeling Miss Plain Jane with my fine ass man. I mean, you know, he was my fine ass man for these episodes, and I did not like sharing with her with this look, this Plain Jane, how you get this fine ass man look. So I watched and I understand the story. And yes, I got into it. Even when they kissed the very first time, I did not throw up like I thought I was. I actually was anticipating because they did such a good job at building you up that you was like, hurry up, just take her already. You wanted him to take her. And so when they finally kissed, I was like, okay, I felt that, you know, I felt for her. And the first sex scene, that first sex scene was mighty, mighty tasty. I think the reason it really was so good for me is because I got into the whole, you know, being a virgin. And, you know, when we were virgins, we all had these fantasies, these expectations. And for her to be so passionately in love with him and lusting after him, you know, that was just good. And what I appreciated about him was he knew she was a virgin, he knew she was innocent, and he wanted to provide a very hot, steamy sexual experience for her that she would never forget. Okay, so Miss Honey, I know she would never forget that very first time because it was just and it made me think about how I wish my first time was like that. Now, with my first time, yes, I got with somebody I had a crush on for years, but the communication was not there, and it was nowhere like the passion that they had in this, you know, series. So I think that's why I really was like feeling it, because I was just like, damn, I wish my first time was like that. So did you feel that way too? Did you kind of was like, I wish that was my first time? Because honey, that first time for her was like good pain, honey, good pain. She was like, I'm hurting good and not just hurting. So I will share more about my first time tomorrow when we talk about sex, you know. So tomorrow is Sexy Saturdays, where we talk about love, sex, relationships. So I think I'm going to share my first time with you guys tomorrow. But today I'm still talking about my rant. So after they did it the first time, I was like, okay, but then when she started getting cocky and started, you know, knowing that D was hers, that's when I started getting mad at her again. I was just like, now she know that D is hers, and, you know, I just couldn't live vicariously through her because she was so plain Jane. I needed for her to just, I was hoping that they would just, you know, do some kind of extreme makeover and she would just be fly. But she was that same old skinny, nothing going on, frumpy, just ugh. And I'm like, this man is too fine. So anyway, I really liked the story. I did not know that was the writer. That really got me at the end. I did not see it coming because every time you saw her, she was crying and running away, crying and running away. So now I know she was crying and running to go right. So that was a good little secret. They got me with her. And yeah, everything else about it was really good. I think I got into my feelings because I really don't like, I know it's a period piece, but I don't like the fact that women always have to be so innocent in order to be something, and the guys can go out and sow they oats, and, you know, of course he's going to fall in love with her because he gets to mold her. He gets to sexually pull out all of his, you know, pleasures and actually mold her into the sexual creature that he wants her and needs her to be. So of course he's going to feel like the man because he's like creating her. So that got on my nerves. because it just made me think of like The Handmaid's Tale. And then it made me think about certain men, you know, even today, where, you know, if women are sexually liberated, they seen as hoes, even till today. Not so much, but still the point of the fantasy. So I just feel like it's still, you know, it's kind of in the subconscious and in society where women have to be XYZ and men don't. So the double standard stuff was getting on my nerves. And I was just really mad at how this courtship where the wife is picked, you know, like a litter, like these men get to come and, you know, these callers. So that was kind of getting on my nerves. But overall, it was really good. And I'm glad I watched it. So now my new rant is Sex and the City reboot. What y'all think about that? I'm telling you right now, I really wasn't a Sex and the City fanatic back in the day. I would watch every now and then because I lived in New York. So the fashion, that kind of stuff, I was looking at that. I loved Sarah Jessica Parker, Carrie. I loved her fashion sense, how she mixed stuff up. So that was cute. And I never really got into the whole love story, you know, with Mr. Big and all of that, because he was just, he was not attractive to me. And like I said in my last rant, and I'll say it in this rant, I need eye candy. If I don't feel sexually attracted to you, I can't watch you, because it's a soap opera. We're going to be watching a lot of sex scenes. So I need to vicariously live through the character, and I got to feel like I'm having some sex with them, okay? I needs that. So I didn't get that with Sex and the City. And now that I'm even older, and we had Issa Raye give us Insecure with some fine booties, okay? We seen some beautiful black men and they booties. So I want to see more of that. I don't want to see any pasty booties, and especially no 50-year-old pasty booties, okay? Give me some young chocolate tender booties on the screen. That's what I want to see. So this is not, I'm just not going to be for it. And plus, it's just too much have changed with the Karens, you know. So if I see any Karen behavior or any Karen tendencies, I'm going to have an attitude. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think y'all want Sex in the City? Do y'all want this reboot? Do you think they're going to give us any tokens? And that's the other thing. I don't want no tokens. I don't want no favorite, you know, no best girlfriend that's black. I don't want no best girlfriend that's going to be Latino and they can't be a lead. I don't even want that. And I don't want any one of them sleeping with a fine ass black man. I don't want that either. So I'm just going to be asked out, I guess, because I don't know what they got in store for us, but I'm just really not feeling it. Are you feeling it? Are you feeling it? Tell me if you're feeling it. Leave it in the comment. Like I always say, we do not have to agree. We could always agree to disagree, because we grown and we sexy and we know how to just have a conversation. So leave it in the comment. You could tell me I'm wrong all day long as you keep it cute. No hate. It will get deleted. But tell me, are you feeling Sex and the City to reboot? And especially without Samantha. Now, when I did watch, I used to watch for her, because at least she was like, you know, and her man was fine. Woo! And she gave us some really good sex scenes. So Samantha was it. And so Samantha's not coming back. So I'm really like, well, what these three gonna do for me? Nothing. Okay? Sorry. I'm not sorry. Leave it in the comment. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, thank you and welcome. If this is your first time, this is my Friday rant. I'm doing Fridays now, 2021, because I'm trying to get my content up, because I owe you guys so much. I want to give you more value because you give me your time. I appreciate you. And thank you so much to all my subs. You know I love you more than you will ever know. So thank you for subscribing. If you're watching this on my Facebook page, please like my Facebook page. And if you're watching this on my IGTV, please follow and share. And I will see you tomorrow, where I will be talking about my very first time.